The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Michigan's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they'll be smoldered right at the line for no gain. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Let's look at the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Whittington. Finds an open target on the left side. And The defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The sure hands. It's Moffitt. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
3 receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on 2nd and inches. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. Throws out the stiff arm. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Back to throw. It's Whittington. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. One period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running. On
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That it's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. We'll try to run it with the option. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Throws a stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. To bootleg here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He knocks it through with confidence. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken. After a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking downfield, it's Whittington. Looking right, this one caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. The ball is a quarterback sneak. I don't think he broke the play. That defensive front rising up to stop him. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Ball carrier tackled there. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. A solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes their way on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Has the first down and more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. Headed for the end zone.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. He keeps it. QB draw.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play coming up. To throw, it's Whittington. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him.
And they've got him on the blitz.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good from 56 yards. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner trying to create good field position. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Give it to the back again. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And they pick up the first on the ground. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. We reach the end of of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This is the 6th play on the drive. He's going to hand this off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fights off a defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. Can he get there? That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Back to pass. It's Whittington. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to run it here. Jukes to get past a man.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Dropping back. It's Whittington. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for two to potentially take the lead?
And now a crucial PAT attempt. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The punt team making their way on the field. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. A completion sets up a second down play. They mix it up with a run. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Return starts from inside the 5. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Gets made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. There's the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Grab made by the tight end. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a quick grab. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Offense on the field to take over. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback keeps the football. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, tied. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made in space. Look out. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
QB keeps it himself. Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bama. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. The ball is picked off. An impressive spin there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it in 3rd and long and came up well short. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
At the second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete under head. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short of getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbst.